Hi, it's Michelle Fox again. I have been in Mary Kay Cosmetics for over 23 years, and I really enjoyed our last video and got some great responses from it. So I thought I'm coming back at you with something that is really red hot right now. And that is, what do we do when a Mary Kay product is discontinued, especially when it's a big product, maybe even like an entire line of products. And if you're not sure what I'm referring to, go to marykayintouch.com and make sure that you read all of the notifications because something big is coming down the pike. But there's nothing to fear, okay? That is what I'm here to tell you. In 23 years, I've been through a whole lot of changes with products, with packaging, with entire lines, and it all has worked out. Okay, so I've got a few things to tell you. If you are new and you just bought inventory and you're like, are you kidding me? I just bought, all that stuff. You are fine. Okay, for many reasons. Let's start at the beginning. First of all, Mary Kay is not going to change something without good reason. They want to make money as much as we want to make money. And through research and polls and feedback, they've determined that they need to make a change. So we need to trust that that change is in our best interest and in our customers' best interest until proven otherwise. Okay. And if we have a panicky attitude or an attitude of distrust, we are going to kind of send those vibes to our customers and our team members. And we don't want to do that because there's no reason to. Okay. So a change has been decided. We have been given ample time to make adjustments, to make preparations. It is up to you whether you let your customers in on what's going on or not. But you, the consultant, are privy to this information. So you've got control. You've got time to figure things out. And this is how I would proceed. If you currently have inventory of something that is being discontinued, but the replacement is not going to be available for several months, I would sell through my current inventory before I worry about anything. Okay. So really, you're golden. You're fine. If you didn't have that, what are you going to sell between now and then? So it's fine. It's fine. If you don't have any of that inventory, I would stop and think about how many people typically buy this in a month, calculate that, figure out how many you're going to need then between now and then, or even contact those people and ask them if they plan on ordering. Or if you are close to this customer and it's a customer that loves this product, like you just happen to know this is a make it or break it thing, that they are really not going to be happy when they find out that this product is gone, contact them and just say privately, I have inside information that this is going to be discontinued. And I know that is a disappointment, but I do trust that something even better is coming. If you would like me to stock up, I am more than happy to do that while I can. I can't guarantee that I will have access much longer because that's a fact. Custom or consultants will pounce and scoop up what's left. So if you want to stock up, it needs to happen right away. But don't do this. Don't say, if you want me to, I will buy 6, 8, 10 of them and keep them on my shelf for you because I know that you're going to use them or you're going to want them. Don't do that, because if you do that, then you are using your money to put up front to buy that. And there's no guarantee that they will buy them, especially if and when the new product comes out and it is even better. So you can say, I have an opportunity to stock up now. If you would like me to do so, I would be happy to do it. How much would, how many would you like? And do it that way, but they have to pay now. They have to pay now, okay? If they don't wanna do it, then at least they had the opportunity and they can't come back later boo-hooing that, if, "Oh, if I'd only known," they knew and they had a chance. So it's you've done all you can do, okay? So whether you wanna make an announcement, like I said, is up to you. You and how you word it is very important. I always make it sound like, something amazing is happening, something new and better and incredible is coming our way. And that means change is about to happen. Something in order to make room for something new, something we love is going to have to come off the shelf. And just think of how would you want it to be presented to you if you were the customer. And you don't want it to sound like, oh god, oh no, you guys, this is going to be gone. And I don't know, I can't believe they did that. I can't even believe it. I'm so sorry. you know you might, maybe you say that to your closest friend or something, but you just don't want to project that to your entire customer base. Because and you might feel like, okay, but what if that's really what I'm feeling? Okay, that's legitimate. Then you need to take a moment and you need to take a breath and you need to ask yourself, do I trust the company? Do I trust the leadership? And if the answer is yes, then it's fine. You'll be fine. If the answer is no, then you need to go back and figure out, okay, what has happened that has caused me to feel this way? Because honestly, this would be a real crossroads then for you, because it would be an indicator that this might not be right for you, frankly. That's something that not very many people talk about, is that just because you signed up to try it doesn't mean that you have to stick with it. There is no shame or nothing wrong with trying Mary Kay and deciding, I love it as a customer. It just isn't for me as a consultant. And I'm not saying that to discourage anybody. Don't you dare take this as an excuse to stop working. I'm saying it that if you feel or have been feeling for a while, this just really isn't for me. But every time I try to talk to somebody about it, they just say, oh, you're not working hard enough, or, you're not thinking positive, or I don't want to hear those negative thoughts. No, it's okay. If every person in the whole wide world was a Mary Kay consultant, we wouldn't have any customers. So, there are customers and there are consultants, and you're one or the other. So it's all good. It's fine. But so what am I going to do? So I've got customers, that are on it, whole lot of customers that are on it. I'm not announcing it yet because we've got quite a few months before the change is really going to happen. I'm going to continue to sell through it. Keep in mind that if it doesn't have SPF, it has a 3-year shelf life. So even though we're thinking in terms of months, we're talking, you've got years to sell this, years. And if it has SPF, then it has a 2-year shelf life and it will have an expiration date on it. So check those dates. Make sure that you're rotating and that you are moving the ones that expire the soonest. Some people aren't aware of that, but you want to, first in, first out. So I'm going to keep rotating through. What am I going to do when I'm doing parties? Do I still use that to demo? Am I going to, tell the new people that this is only temporary? No, I'm not, because you are really shooting yourself in the foot if you do that. So as I demo, as I give out samples, as I talk to new people about skincare, I'm going to proceed as if I don't even know that there's a change coming, and this is why. Just because something new is happening in the future doesn't make the current product any less amazing than it was the 15 minutes before I knew that the change was happening. You feel me? Like, just because we know something new is coming, if before this video you were absolutely enamored with this product, and now you're like, what? Something's happening, and you quick got onto In Touch, and now you know what I'm talking about. And so you're like, oh no, how can I sell this? It's the same amazing product it always was. Something new is happening down the road. They're letting us know that for our benefit. We are business people. We need to manage our inventory. We need to manage our finances. Do not let the emotion overtake your intellect at this point. When I am demoing, when I am talking to someone that is a new customer and they're not on skincare, I am still going to sell them the skincare. When I deliver it to them or when they make the purchase, seal the deal, and I'm giving them their bag, I don't even know if I would mention it right now, but as we get closer, I will say this is in transition. There's something similar but better. And why would they not be excited by that? I mean, there's no loss to them. Let's say it's like a couple of weeks before the debut of the new product. I would probably do it like this. This is our current product line. There is something new coming out very, very soon. I love this product line. I've been selling it. It has amazing results. I'm super excited for what's coming, but I don't have that yet. So we're going to demo with this. If you want to purchase this today, that's great. You can, you can use it. You can purchase it today. You probably will not be able to reorder it. But what's really exciting is by the time you use this, you'll be able to purchase the new set, the new items. And then if somebody's like, well, is that going to work? Are they, do they work together? They are a perfect segue. One launched the other. So you know what I mean? It's like, it really isn't that big of a deal. When you think of it, when you just really bottom line think about it, it's not that big of a deal. And between you, me, and the fence post, is going to make your life a lot easier because the new products are simplified. And whereas before, there were so many moving parts. We were talking skin type and yes, SPF or not SPF and daytime and nighttime and all these different things. Now it's just like there's this set or there's this set and that's it. So, whereas before there were literally, depending, you could mix and match, probably make 8 different sets. So this is really going to simplify your inventory. It's going to simplify your life. As far as discounting, I do that last. Okay. The only thing that I would do is like if I've got an SPF product and that is going to expire in 2023, I might mark that down to get that in their hands, so they've got time to use it before it expires. But other than that, like I said, it's the same amazing product that it was before we knew this information. So keep it at regular price, stay confident about it. Let them know that when they, use it up, that they will have the opportunity to buy the new version of it and that it's going to be even better and that you can't wait. All positive, all good. If they want you to stock up on it, make sure they pay in advance. Do not offer to stock up on their behalf. That is a big mistake. I've done it. It's just not good business. All right. I don't know any other business, any other store that would say, oh, you love this? All right. Well, we're going to buy 10 of them and we'll put it behind the cash register back here. And next time you come, you can grab one. They're not going to do that. So I just want you to know that when we feel, change is always unsettling. And when you're new and you have made it and what you feel is a big investment and you're still not sure that you know what you're doing, or you're not sure if you are going to stick with it, and there's all these different things in your head, and then there's a change. And especially then if that change causes any other consultants in your world to be like, what are we going to do? Then you can really feel like very upset and kind of like the rug is pulled out from under you. So I'm the one that's telling you it's all going to be fine. It really is. It really, really, really is. And here's another little nugget. A lot of the time, When something new comes, the old one becomes even more precious, becomes even more valuable because it's no longer made. So it's exclusive. It's harder to find. The whole supply and demand thing. So don't undersell. Don't start just discounting it, just assuming that there won't be a market for it. You never know. When we discontinued the mineral powder and went to the setting powder, Ivory too, sold out, like, immediately, and now, people would do just about anything to get Ivory too. I've got a couple of them. There are certain shades that were very popular, and people really, really like the mineral powder, and then the setting powder is great, but it's not a mineral powder, and so you just don't know. You might have, a little pocket of people that are like, "Oh, well, we still wanna buy that." So feel it out. Take your time. Don't panic. Set up a timeline. Kind of look at your inventory. Look at, how much time we've got between now and the debut of the new products. Think about how frequently do you sell through these products. It's all math. It really is. Like I said, sometimes our emotions come in and it overtakes our intellect. And we just need to say, no, 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 I'm going to figure this out. I've got 5 of these and 4 of these and 2 of these and 3 of these, and I've got 4 months, to take care of it, and I've got 30 customers. So what I need to do is I need to be having at least 2 to 3 parties a month between now and then, make sure this is all gone. You know what I mean? Just like think it through and come up with a plan, a strategy. And at the very least, you can use it, right? I mean, it's like we all use it. So you would just use what's left for yourself or your family. So there's always a way. There's always a way. So I just want to remove any anxiety that you're feeling because I hate anxiety. It's just not, we don't need that in our lives, do we? So that is why I'm here. It's going to be okay. I don't only think it's going to be okay, I promise you it's going to be okay. All right. And if you have questions, feel free to ask. I answer every single one personally. So I believe in you. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.